Lesson 3.7 introduces students to variables and controlled experiments as they study how different features of a pendulum affect how it swings. A few materials need to be prepared ahead of time, so let's cover those now. String from the kit should be measured and cut into 50-centimeter lengths for each pair of students. A loop should be tied at one end of each length, and 38 centimeters down from the loop, a small washer should be tied or taped to the string. The loop should be big enough to fit around a pencil. These pendulums should be saved for the next couple of lessons as well. Emphasize to students that a pendulum has to swing back and forth one time to equal one complete swing or one period. Ask students to predict how many complete swings their pendulum will make in 15 seconds, and ask them to describe or come up with a procedure that would let us find out the answer. A typical procedure will involve using a timer or a stopwatch from the kit to measure 15 seconds, and while one person is measuring, the other person is counting the complete swings made during that time. Once a basic procedure has been established, distribute the pendulum and the stopwatch to pairs of students so they can conduct their own trials. A couple pieces of Scotch tape or a heavy textbook can be used as well to keep the pencils firmly in place on the desks or counters. Students will work in pairs to observe how many complete swings their pendulum makes in 15 seconds and record their findings on the provided lab sheet in this lesson. Students may observe some slight variations in the number of cycles from one group to the next, but overall, we should be counting around 12 complete cycles. After a whole class review of this data, the teacher will brainstorm with students whether or not changing certain properties of the pendulum would change the number of complete swings that pendulum makes in 15 seconds. These changes, or variables, will be the focus of their pendulum trials in the following lesson.